y'all, and welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, I am Thando Mfundisi, an entrepreneur, LLB graduate, commercial model, and now a beauty content creator. And to my returning subbies, mwah, mwah, and mwah, I see, receive, and appreciate the LOVE. And as you can see from the title of this video, it is Tutorial Tuesdays with Thando, and today's tutorial comes in twofold. One, I'll be reviewing hair from Celie Hair, and thank you to them for sponsoring this video. And also I'll be showing you how to achieve this look using just drugstore products. Also, don't come at me for using the word drugstore. It has a nice ring to it. Most of these products are from Clicks and Dischem, and they're quite affordable. So without any further ado, let's just get into the video. So inside the package is obviously the unit, deep wave 20-inch 150 density, an extra headband, and in a satin bag there's a bonnet with the details, 2 wig caps, 3D mink lashes, and a headscarf to lay your edges. That's going to be very useful. So I've actually been seeing like how some people actually install these, and I have my favorite way of going about installing this headband unit. And for more details, this is a 20-inch deep wave unit, and oh, that was clipping the headband on. And I'm pretty stoked to use these. This is what it looks like inside. It's got that lace, it's got 4 combs, and I guess the headband is where you adjust the tightness. Alright, and this is what it looks like. Very luscious, and literally I'm effortlessly just brushing it with my fingers. One thing that I will tell you though is that it's got quite a bit of a strong smell, but I'm not really bothered by it. But other than that, I'm quite impressed with the quality. Guys, my fingers are literally gliding through this. So yeah, let me show you guys how I'm gonna put this on. So yeah, because I've got really short hair, but I want some baby hairs. I want some baby hairs. So yeah, let me show you guys how I go about making sure that I jump that my hair is quite short. I don't want to make it obvious that my hair is short, so I'm gonna show you guys tips and tricks. I'm joking, it's really not that deep, but yeah. So to wet my hair, I'm gonna use this firm hold styling mousse from Care, and I'm just gonna apply it here in the front. And then I'm just gonna take a brush and just brush my hair back. And then I'm gonna use my Eyeshadow hairline and edge holding gel, and this is what it looks like inside. Take about this much of it. Might need more, just hold me to it. And now I'm gonna grab my brush again. My hair is now gelled down. Alright, in the front, that is. Then now I am going to use one of these wig caps just to make sure that my hair stays pulled back. I'm gonna show you favorite. And then I'm gonna grab the unit. I don't really need to use the combs, but for security reasons, I don't want like my wig flying off or anything like that. So let me just secure it with the combs. So pretty already. Okay, and then adjust it with the band, of course. Okay, then put it back a little bit. Okay. It's secure and you set and you are ready to go, but like I'm legit happy. Also I don't know whether this is standard, but they gave me an extra headband. Know that it comes with the hair, or oh, it's cute and leopard print. Oh, it's one. I thought it was two. So they gave me an extra headband, maybe just to switch things up. And yeah, it is now when I'm done with my makeup. I'm literally going to probably pull out baby hairs in the front, and yeah, now let's get to the makeup side of things. So for the makeup side of things, you're gonna be seeing a lot of drugstore products. So I already did my eyebrows, and now I just want to shoot straight into the eyeshadow, because I want to start with the eyeshadow. I'm doing a cut crease today. So yeah, so for our eyeshadow base today, we're going to be using the Makeup Revolution cut crease. I think this is in the number 2. Guys, this thing actually broke because it fell. I think this is actually number 1. Yeah, but it's not written anywhere else. Okay, but yeah, like it's literally like almost clown white-ish, but yeah. And then I am going to blend. And then now for eyeshadow, I am going to be using the Cut-crease Cosmetics Queen Couture eyeshadow palette. It's got 18 colors. Unfortunately, I can't show you guys what's inside of here because baby girl actually broke about 2 colors. It dropped, guys. It wasn't intentional. About 2 colors in this palette. So if I were to show you what's in here, I'd literally drop everything that's in here. Like everything would literally fall on my clothing. But I think what I will do is basically like attach a picture on the screen so that you have an idea what this palette looks like. It's mostly neutral colors in here, like your nudes and your golds, and then I think the only colors that really pop are the matte yellow and the emerald green. So as a transitional shade, I'll be using a color called Family Ties. And then to deepen my my outer corner and crease, I'm going to be using a rich dark brown. It's called Royal Kingdom. Literally just gonna dab that on and then go into my crease as well. one thing that I will tell you, don't be afraid to go back and forth between the transitional shade and the actual shade that you use on your crease, because sometimes they will overlap and you won't see that nice gradient from the lighter shade into the deeper shade. So the other day I was watching Jackie Aina's channel, and she was mostly working with mattes. She actually encouraged well, her subbies like me, that when you are using a matte, like, it's okay to actually like set your crease, cause that well, your eyelid, because that makes it easier for like the mattes to, you know, to apply them basically. Because now I'm struggling to blend this eyeshadow. And then to cut crease, I'm going to be using this flat concealer brush, and I'm going to go back in with the same Makeup Revolution eyeshadow base. It actually has a brush, but I don't like using it. Crease. Don't be freaked out. That's just how I go about finding out where my crease cuts. When you are cutting your crease, you really need to concentrate. Now I'm literally gonna wait for that to set a bit, and while it sets, I actually want to put this, well, put Jackie Aina's theory about applying mattes to the test. So I already have my eyeshadow base. I just need to blend it out more because it creased. Can you just apply a little bit more, just a teeny weeny bit? Right, and then now I'm gonna set my my eyelid. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back again with the same transitional shade that I used on this eye. So I'm gonna use Family Ties again as a transitional shade. I see what she was talking about. It's applying so much easier. And it's blending out easier. And then I'm gonna go back with Royal Kingdom again just to deepen. Yeah, like I don't even have to go back with the Family Ties, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Like, I can tell you for free that this side blended easier than this side did. And now let me cut the crease. so easy to mess up a cut crease, because the pressure for your cut crease to look the same is lit. It's literally on. Like, it's so real. Like, these things happen, guys. It's really not a train smash when your cut crease doesn't look the same or like identical. You can always go back with either eyeshadow or the okay, so as you can see, I've cut crease on both of my eyes, and now I'm just gonna go in with Royal Kingdom, the deep dark brown in the corners of my eyes. And then I'm gonna grab my NYX Full Throttle eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna go in with this orangey brown just to create a nice gradient into the dark brown in my corner. And then using a flat eyeshadow brush, I am going to go back to my Queen's palette and take a silver color called Royal Treasure for the remainder of my eyelid. Side note, if you are seeing a difference in terms of like how this eye looks, just know that what happened was I mistakenly deleted a clip where I did this makeup look like the original. So now I'm just merely like re-recording how I achieved the complete eyeshadow look. But yeah, let's go back to the original clip to see how I achieved my foundation and highlight. I'm back. So that is going to be it for the eye, well, for now. Now I'm gonna go straight into my face, and to prime my face I'm going to be using this Rimmel Fix and Protect makeup primer, and it's got SPF 25. Don't mind the bit of dirt. It's an anti-pollution makeup primer. It fixes and protects, darling. Right. And then for my foundation, I'm going to be using the Rimmel 25-hour lasting finish skin perfecting full coverage foundation. Just a little fun fact about this foundation: this is definitely the first foundation that I started using when I started wearing makeup. Like, yeah, well, back then I never used to even wear concealer. So like, you wear foundation, put eyebrows on, a black eyeliner, and my eyebrows were a bit cringe. So back then my makeup would be foundation, a setting powder, no concealer or anything like that, black eyeliner on my eyes, and an eyebrow. I think only like when YouTube, or Umihlali to be specific, started her YouTube channel, that's when I started like discovering what concealer does. So it's very recent where I started wearing like a full face, like just a couple of years ago. Also, The reason why I bought so many Rimmel products is because of this incentive. Like, I got this makeup brush set for free. This is gonna be my first time using these. Yeah, so it's a sculpting brush, foundation brush, blush brush, concealer brush, double-ended face brush, and a brush cleaner. I already have this, but you never have enough. I don't really like using like a flat foundation brush, but for the sake of this video, I'll just use it. And if I'm not happy with the results, I am going to go in with my beauty blender when I'm done. Also, like, don't worry about the white cast from this primer. It literally goes away. I think it's because it's got sun protection. It's really nothing that deep. Oh, and also the shade that I use on this foundation, I got it to my mouth, is almond. And then to highlight my face, I'm going to be using this Rimmel Lasting Matte Foundation in the color, where's the color written? Oh, it's 040 Tan. I don't know if that's gonna be in focus. Yeah, so it's a soft matte concealer, and it's full coverage. So I like full coverage products, and I'm going to use it together with the Instant Anti-Age Eraser Multi-Use Concealer by Maybelline, and this is in the color Caramel. This is a lot of product. The one thing that I will say that I really don't like, not that I don't like it, but it's just admin about this Rimmel concealer, is that like the wand comes up with such minimal product, and as a result you have to like keep going back and forth, and that kind of sort of leads me to believe that it might not be full coverage, maybe medium to buildable coverage. Now let me blend. My forehead is out to play, and I know it's out to play when I have to use the butt of my beauty blender to blend everything in. Yeah, this is definitely medium coverage. It's definitely medium and buildable. Now that I have highlighted my face, I'm gonna go and grab my Makeup Revolution banana powder just to set the parts where I applied the concealer. another tip. Here's another tip. So when you are baking around these areas that tend to crease and your smile lines, one tip that I've learned is not to be afraid to, because mine aren't that deep because I've got a tiny nose, but just don't be afraid to, you know, pull your nose aside and fill that up. And then for your smile lines, just and where you see like gapping, you go back with the straight face and just fill it up. I'm going to grab my contour palette from Makeup Revolution, and it's the Roxoris contour and highlight palette, and I'm gonna go in with these colors to contour my face. To give my face a bit more definition, especially like under my cheekbones and my contour, I'm gonna grab my Revlon Photo Ready Candid Anti-Pollution Setting Powder, and it's in the shade number 2. So our face is all set, and now I'm just gonna dust off the excess powder. So now I'm done dusting off the excess powder, and I'm gonna go in with my bronzing powder from MAC Cosmetics, and it's in the shade Refined Golden. So we're done bronzing, and now I'm just gonna grab my Hey Cheeks palette from Essence, and I'm gonna be going between these two pinks, yeah, just to give my face a bit of color and some life, darling. I really like going over my nose with blush. I actually saw this from Doja Cat and I put it on, and I was just like, I'm never going back, for real. So after applying my blush, I always go in with a highlighter, and I'm using the Maybelline Knockout highlighter, and it's got a chrome effect. So yeah, highlighted all the highest parts of my face, and now I'm just quickly gonna go back into my eye, and I am going to start off by drawing a wing liner. Using the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil in the color 01 Black Fever. It looks like this. So now what I'm gonna do is go back to my Queen's palette again and use this color called Emerald Green for my lower lash, just to smoke it out. I just wanted to do something different. Also, can we talk about how minimal fallout is from this palette? Well, I'm actually quite impressed. Yeah, and then I'm gonna go back with my mascara. So Celie Hair was also generous enough to give me a pair of 3D mink lashes. So I'm gonna prepare these using my Kiss eyelash glue, and while they dry or get gooey rather, I'm gonna do my lips. Before I get into the lips, let me show you guys how this lash looks. Yeah, it's pretty. And then for my lips today, I am going to be using a combo of lipsticks, and to line my lip, I'm going to be using the NYX Cosmetics lipstick in the color number 10. And then for the center of my lips, I'm going to be using Candy K by Beauty Glazed. And to give the center of my lips a bit of pop, I'm gonna go in with Exposed, also from Beauty Glazed. So now let me just quickly pop my eyelashes on and we'll be done. Final step, so I'm going to be using my LA Girl shimmer spray. It's for your face and body, and mine is in the color rose gold. It's got gold deposits and I really love it. Done. So love, we've officially come to the end of this video, and if you actually enjoyed watching this tutorial, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and do comment down below for any future ideas of what you'd like to see on my channel. I would really appreciate your input. I am at Thando on all social media platforms. Let's engage and put your post notification bell on so that you don't miss out on any future content.